I know how hard it is because I've been there before, and I didn't have the resources you possess. If I'm going to go to sleep at night, I want to be able to say, you know what? I've made a positive difference in people's lives, so they can't find fault with me. I'd like to be able to say that because I really have been through it. It won't cost you a dime, and I won't ask for anything in return. But I can guarantee that your perspective will shift. The best way to learn is to find one good setup, acknowledge that it is adequate, and then stop working on it until you grow in your own abilities. It's likely that you won't be able to execute as well as you see me doing next year, but that's okay. That right there is the very definition of mentoring in action. That's what it means to be taken under the wing by a seasoned pro. When you're not taught to hate, you don't have any animosity. That's being taken under the wing by a competent person. It's not that I expect anything special from you beyond the effort you put in, but I do hope to be around when you reach your goal so that I can say, I told you it could if you just gave yourself a chance. Look where you are now. Look at what you were able to accomplish. Look where you are right now. What you can do. Other than putting in the time and effort, there is nothing else I need from you. I've had a lot of videos like that, showing the sender and their family giving me glowing recommendations. I'm touched because I've been where you are. It was incredibly challenging for me, and I lacked the resources you enjoy. This is my entire existence. If you notice someone in need, aid them without waiting to be asked. And I don't mean through my teachings, since that's not what I mean at all. Some of you will take this knowledge and use it to do incredible things. You will lead entirely new lives. Don't hoard it for yourself. Aid those who appear to be in need without expecting anything in return. I've been known to walk up behind a struggling shopper in the grocery store checkout line, pay for their items, and then tell the cashier that I grabbed them since I saw them fumbling with their card. My wife asked me why I did this when we were dating, and I told her that she should never again ask me to explain myself. We tied the knot soon after, and have been happily married ever since. Knowing you've touched someone's heart when they say things like, "You just allowed me have enough money for the rest of the week. Rest of the month I don't have the money for my rent, but I can feed my kids now because of that," is a special feeling. Consider all the times you were close to someone who could have utilized help but didn't provide it out of fear. For some reason. No matter how many times it happened. I never felt compelled to help anyone else in the store. I would not have helped them in any way. If I'd known better, I never would have given them a car. I would have never given them a home. In no world would you find me engaging in any of those activities. To put it bluntly, I would never have footed the bill for any of their kids' schooling. I would not have helped them by providing clothing and school materials for their kids. In no world would you find me engaging in any of those activities. To boost my mood, I would never have tried something completely out of my comfort zone. I hear a lot of people saying things like, "When I'm rich, I'm going to do this." The sigh was the same way when I was 81, but experience has taught me better judgment.